Hey YouTube, it's Jaden. As you can tell, I'm back in my residence, which is my house, my 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 apartment. Um, yeah. Um, and I'm here. Technically, it's still school hours. Excuse the fit, by the way. I know it looks terrible, but I had no clothes on, and I figured it would make sense to wear clothes to make this video. I said too much, didn't I? Anyways, I am back home because currently, unfortunately, I got tested positive for COVID-19. Um, very unfortunate timing too, considering this is finals week. Um, and it was just so sudden, you know. Uh, and the way that our school handles things is not good. So, I got tested positive for COVID, and I figured I was gonna leave, but they just didn't handle it. I feel like as good as they should have. Either way, so I'm back home now. I'm here till school really ends, I guess, because there's no point in going back. Because the thing is, I would be here for like 5 days and then go back once if I'm tested for negative. I'm tested negative, right? But 5 days from now is the 10th, and we leave on well, we leave this Friday, so really there's no point in me going back. So I packed everything up. I have it all here, and I still haven't unpacked. There is still a whole lot of stuff there. There is still a lot of stuff here, you know. Uh, and oh my God, I thought that was a person behind me. That's that's the chair. I'm so stupid. Um, but yes, so I have COVID. Thank God that I'm feeling a lot better. Uh, I thank God truly because, dude. So, well, I'll explain how I got it or how I think I got it. But yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot better, even though my voice is still kind of in and out. Um, I thank God truly that I'm feeling a whole lot better. Unfortunately, I think I gave it to my mother though, which really sucks. So yeah, I gotta pray that she feels better too. It sucks because I knew it was gonna like happen, but at the same time, it was like I didn't know there was nothing I could really do to stop that. So I mean, hopefully she feels better soon. I mean, it took me what? Well, I guess something like 5 days to feel better. Well, no, it's Wednesday. Something like 3 days to feel better. So hopefully she feels better within those 3 days. Um, so it's really funny, but it's like, wow, it kind of sucks how I got it, right? So, we have this thing called May weekend, on campus, and for a while, we actually haven't had it because, well, last year and then the year before, COVID, right? COVID has been a thing for almost 2 years. So the last 2 years we haven't had the May weekend. And May weekend is when all the fraternities and sororities come together and they form this huge party, right? And 2022, I feel like COVID hasn't been as vibrant, really the word. Like it hasn't been as showy, right? I think like the biggest part of COVID that I've heard in the news was the fact that uh what is it uh Omicron, yeah, the Omicron variant was like a thing, and that it was like highly contagious, but it wasn't nearly as bad as like the original variant, right? But then I heard that like the beginning of 2022, and then it died down really quickly, so like given that, and then the fact that like we got emails from, so I take classes at both Westchester and Cheney, and you know, so the wolf you see right there, that's Cheney. Anyways, Uh, so stupid. So I take classes, like I said, at two different unis, and both the universities emailed us saying that since COVID is dying down, we don't have to necessarily wear masks anymore. And at first I was still kind of a little hesitant on it. So I still did wear masks, but then at a point in time, I think, which kind of deals with peer pressure, etc. Nobody used to wear a mask, so I was like, maybe I don't need to either. And from then till about May 2nd, I was fine. I never felt any symptoms. I never, I never felt sick. I never did anything whatsoever that would constitute me getting COVID, except for the fact that I didn't wear a mask. So now comes May weekend. Actually, that was May 1st. So now comes May weekend, and my one friend, he actually just got accepted into a fraternity. I don't know what you call it. Uh, do you get accepted into one? I don't know what it is, but he's officially in it, right? I do not know the Greek letters. I feel like I should know it because if anything, I've been kind of interested in doing it myself. Uh, I don't know. I gotta really really think about it though. But that's besides the point. So he got accepted, or he's officially in that fraternity now. So you know, as I feel like I should have, I wanted to support him. I wanted to support him. Uh, and to be honest, I haven't been that active on campus anyway. So I was like, I don't think it would hurt me to go to the party. So I went to the party thinking that it was just gonna be like all of us on campus, plus maybe like Lincoln and people from Westchester, because those are the two local colleges near Cheney. Lincoln University, which is another HBCU, and then Westchester, right? So, there were some people from Lincoln, there were some people from Westchester. Uh, Turns out, and then there was like other people from like four other different universities. So, at first, I went there in the very beginning when, like I said, it was just me, or not when it was just me, but when it was just people from Cheney and then the two locals, right? And so I went to support my boy, right, as I did. My one friend came with me, and we had a blast, right? Obviously we're both introverts, so it was like we tried to have as much fun as we could without being like too socially active. So we were just really hanging out with ourselves, and then our friend who was in the fraternity. Um, and then I figured I'd go back in my room, take a little nap, and that's what I did. So I went back out, and so we were there for about like an hour, right? And when we left, that's when a whole lot of other people came by. So that was when like the other four universities came by and they started like partying with us. Apparently, May weekend at Cheney is. I'm sorry, my nose is super stuffy. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I apologize, but so as soon as we started leaving, that's when like everybody else from all the different type of like universities, there was people from out of state universities that came here. Because again, like I was saying, apparently May weekend at Cheney is like one of the bigger parties all across the state. So yeah, there was about like maybe 100, 200 people by the time that we got there, and then as we left, there was something like 300, 400, no, something like 500, 600 people. So I was like, yeah, it might be time to go because we weren't really doing anything anyways. Um, as well as the fact that, I figured more people came by, I would have to talk to more people, which I don't want to do. Neither would my friend want to do, so we just decided to leave. Uh, so we went back to our room, we took a nap, or I took a nap, I don't know what he was doing. I took a nap and then I woke up. When I woke up, my throat was extremely like sore. It was extremely sore and it was very scratchy, right? I didn't know why. Well, I had a reason in mind, but I don't know if I could say it on here. Um, yeah, no, I'm not too sure. But I had a reason as to why, but in hindsight, that was not the case. But anyways, um, you know, my throat was extremely sore and scratchy, but I didn't think anything of it because it was just like maybe it'll just go away. Um, And I figured, yeah, it's nothing, that big of a deal. So I woke up, we decided to play some video games. We walked across campus, and I realized that my voice still wasn't getting better. I was like, what's going on? Um, and so, uh, well, okay, I guess I can say. So in the fraternity that my friend is in, they have this drink. I forget what it was called. It's called like Centaur Piss or whatever, and it's a bunch of drinks mixed together. I'm not gonna say what those drinks are, but if you catch the drift, you can maybe see where I'm going with that. So I would like to preface this by saying I did not drink a lot because I knew that it's already going to be disgusting, but it was more so to like support my friend, and then the fact that my other friend said that if you drink a little bit, I'll drink some. So I, like I said, I tried that concoction of unbeknownst drinks. I will not say what they were, but either way, um, I took a sip. I took like a sip. Um, Granted, it was more it was it was a decently sized sip. It was just one sip in that one. So I took the sip. Uh, I thought it was gross, like I always did. Cause stuff like that, I'm not gonna say what it was, but you know, those type drinks always taste like cough medicine. I mean, I say always, like I've always been drinking, but every time that I've tried it, right? Like I've tried my grandaunt's homemade concoction. It tastes like cough medicine. Tried this, it tastes like cough medicine. I remember the one time my parents went out to church when I was sick, and I tried some of the stuff that was in the cabinet, one of their concoctions, and it tasted like cough medicine. It was gross. So either way, I don't like those type drinks. I just don't. I don't know why I drink it. Well, I know that, like I said, for that specific reasoning, I did it because kind of support him. He wanted to see my reaction or whatever. So that was that. Either way, um, that was one of the reasons, or that wasn't one of the reasons. That's what I thought was why my throat was so scratchy because I drank some of that. Um, but I was like, maybe, still, maybe it'll still go away. So I didn't think anything of it. But the day came and went, and then I woke up the very next day, and my throat was even worse. My throat was even worse. I was coughing a lot more, and now my head was like very full. It felt like I was very congested. Um, so I won't go day by day by day, but so then that Sunday came, and like I said, the day where my throat was even more worse, and I was very congested. And I was like, dang, I think I might have caught something. And it never hit me, but it was like we were at a party with like hundreds, maybe even like 1,000 people. Even if it was outside, it was still very packed, right? And so it never hit me, but it was like clearly that was the reason why I may have caught COVID, right? Like it was a party full of people, and even if it was outside, we don't know where those people may have been. But, like that's probably where I caught COVID. And I didn't realize it until I got tested because that Sunday came and went again. My throat was gone. I was losing my voice, and then that Monday, that's when the nurses and the doctors came back. So that's when I decided it would make sense to get tested. So I got tested. I tested positive, and that's when I had to like pack up real quick and just leave. So I did that, and my mom drove me back, and here I am back at home. Again, this is finals week, so this was a terrible week to catch COVID if I did. And and it wasn't just me. It's a lot of kids that actually caught COVID clearly because the whole party. So here I am back at home, quarantined, and it's actually really interesting because you know, when COVID was like originally a thing, I think my my mother and my stepfather, they had COVID, and I had to be quarantined from them, which is funny. But now that I have it, I have to be quarantined, or they have to be I have to be quarantined from them. But either way, like I'm still in my room and I can't really get out because I don't want them to get it, right? Unfortunately, my mother still got it, which really sucks. But yeah. So these last couple days, it's just been me, my TV, and my PlayStation. Um, so I might make a couple videos because, well, I mean, like I said, I'm feeling better, so hopefully soon enough I get tested negative, and if that's the case, then I'll be very glad. Again, I'm already happy enough that, you know, I feel so much better. Even if I'm sniffling still, I'm not coughing nearly as much. My throat doesn't even hurt, right? Like I'm just sipping tea and it's fine. So, I thank you God for that. I really do. Um, so yeah, that's been my half a week so far. And unfortunately, I still have one more final. I have one for discrete mathematics. Um, just really boring math class, actually, if I'm being honest. I love me some math. I truly do. Show me calculus, I love it. Show me calculus 2, I love it. Show me linear algebra, I love it. Right? Show me statistics and probability, I love it. Show me trigonometry, I love it. Show me discrete mathematics. That is something I can't really get behind. You know, I don't get me wrong, I still have a 92 in the class, but it's like I kind of just want to get this over with, if I'm being honest. And it's funny too, because this is the class I take at Westchester. So I would have thought that like the professors would be better, or like they would make it more fun, or like the fact that Westchester is more populated, I would like the class more. But I don't. It's actually my least favorite class this semester. So that says something. But yeah. So those are my COVID tales and shenanigans. So I've just been drinking some tea, hitting me with some Gatorade. I could be a sponsor for them. That'd be cool. Could make a little change. Dude, college money is so expendable. That's another. What are these? What am I doing? That's another. What is it? Oh, that's another video. It's another video. But yeah, I gotta get my money up and be wise with it. So again, just some college shenanigans. I might upload another video too because I made a couple videos a couple weeks ago. And I thought they were good enough, but clearly it's in a different location because I was still at college uh, at the time, so I might upload it. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. So I think I might make one more video, maybe directly after this or just sometime later. But that's all I got. So thank you for watching. Oh, I found out I have 20 subscribers now, so that's pretty interesting. But again, that's all I got. So I'll catch y'all another time. And yeah, peace.